Channel, People with Problems. We're going to be teaching you how to defend yourself against pedophiles, drug addicts, alcoholics, retards on the street, and pedophiles. We're going to be teaching you, and also kidnappers, people like that. We're going to be teaching you how to defend yourself from them. We're going to be using basic movements for white belts and yellow belts in Taekwondo. Just to say, we are blue belts in Taekwondo, so we are a bit advanced. And as the videos, we're going to post more videos, and we're going to be adding higher belt self-defense techniques each video for different belts. Alright, and I'm Michael.
Matthew, and the movements we're going to be showing you today, 2 of them are going to be for front punches, and the last one is going to be for pedos who try to grab
you anywhere, and just grab your...
By under, when like under.
Like your shorts and everything.
Alright. It works better with a belt. Alright, so the first one is going to be for front punch. For white belts.
It's for white belts. I'm going to be punching with my right, and he's going to be doing the defense tactic. Alright, so here we go.
Alright, so as you can see, you're not going to stand still like I just did. You're going to move to the side, so just in case he does get the chance to punch you, you're to the side, and you have the opportunity to take his wrist. What you're going to do is you're going to put your right hand around his wrist and touch your 2 fingers with your thumb and index finger. Then you're going to take your other left thumb and put it over your right thumb and make an X.
Well, it depends which if you're right-handed or left-handed, do it the reverse way.
So then you do it like this.
If it's the other way or whatever.
All right. So now this will lock his wrist, so he'll be unable to get out even if he used 2 hands. All right. So what you're going to do is make the X. Twist his whole left side, go under, pull up, put your right hand, your right leg over his leg, or your left over your right, considering what hand you are, what hand you right with. Then you're going to fast take your left hand off his wrist, take his face, I'm going to do it his head, and push him back. Alright, after this you could just go beat him down and whatever until you have a chance to escape. Alright, so this is for white belts, and it should work.
We're going to do it in fast motion now, just to show everybody.
Take your time. Alright! Alright, so that's basically it, except he made himself fall because he wanted to avoid any injuries that could have come to him.
But in a real life position, and if you're actually getting attacked, you try to throw them down as hard as you can. So they do injure themselves, and you can kill them, well, not kill them, but
injure them to a point where they're unable to attack you anymore. Alright, so the second one is also for white belts. This is, I would say, more difficult to do.
It's still pretty simple, but it's a bit harder than the first one. So now he'll be attacking, I'll be defending.
Alright, so you're gonna tell me when you're ready.
Go. Okay, so what I just did here, like the first one, what we did when he punched, you want to always keep your feet ready. So what I did, when he punched me, instead of staying straight, and if I don't have time to react, punch me. So see, if I don't have time to react and I get scared, I freeze, he's going to end up punching me in the chest, in the throat, or in the face, and it's going to hurt a lot. And it'll probably bring you down to the floor if he's strong and taller than you. So what you're going to do is, when he first punches, you're going to move out of the way, depending if he's punching with his, well, in this case, it's his right. So if you're punching with the left, you're just going to go the other way. You're just going to move to the other way. So it depends, whatever, and whatever hand he punches with. So just always think of that, not just what you see in the video. So first, what he punches with his right, I move the other way. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, with my hand, I'm going to put it on top of his. Now, I'm going to grab with my right or left, depending on which hand you are, and you're going to twist. You're going to twist with both your hands, try to rotate like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to bend his wrist down. You're going to put with your top hand, push it down, so that it locks, and bring your right or left hand and move it backwards, while still pushing with your top hand on his hand or wrist, wherever it is. Then you're going to put your foot in back of his. Here, we'll move to a better angle here. Then we're going to bring him down. So he's going to fall down by himself. And then you can start attacking him, getting back and getting ready for when he gets up. And when he comes up, just go boom for the kick. And yeah, so that's the first one. That's the second one, sorry. And so it's pretty simple, like I said. And now we're gonna do it in fast motion.
This is for a yellow belt. Yeah. So this is going to be for someone grabbing you.
No, we're doing it
By
fast
the
now.
belt?
No, not yet. We're doing it fast now.
All right.
We're doing
So
it fast motion.
if someone grabs you by the belt or like something when they have an under, when they're grabbing you from under, by the on the bottom, then you could use
like
this
on your
in-
shorts or something, or they're grabbing you just from behind, like under your pecs, basically.
But even if someone tries to go for an uppercut, I think this would work.
It would still work in that case.
But you need to be very quick and very
You
strong.
have to be a high belt to do this. So basically, let's say if they grab anywhere low, like low,
Well, usually people do it with one hand if they and if they have a weapon in the other,
and they grab,
and then they got
get,
their other.
and then they get ready.
So what I like to do is pretend you're scared. So like,
First,
okay,
I
don't
go
hurt
for
me,
the
don't
grab.
hurt me, don't hurt me. So the first thing you're gonna do is take your left hand, push up his elbow, then take his wrist and push down. So you lock his whole arm and he's unable to do anything.
And if you try to move, they're obviously gonna push. They're obviously gonna like push harder, so to try to break your arm.
Yeah. So after that, if you don't want to really hurt him, you're gonna push him towards you, knee him in the groin.
See, look, move to this position here.
You can knee him to the groin, chest, or neck if you're.
Depending if you can, how high you can go, but usually you want to go for the
Groin.
gut or the groin.
All right. So you're gonna push him towards you, knee him, and then with your left.
Move into a better position here.
Well, yeah. So you're
So
gonna
you're gonna
push.
while you're pulling, you're still putting pressure on his
Yeah.
arm.
So you're gonna go like that, knee him in the groin preferably, and then take your left hand and hit him on top of the neck as hard as you could do. So then he'll most likely go on the ground. If it's a her, then try and go for the stomach as it's less fragile.
So just
Yeah.
depends on who the person is, like how tall they are. Let's say they're 6 foot something. All
It
right.
would still work.
You would generally want to go for their groin because it's closest to you. It's lowest and it's closest to you. So if they're 6'4", then you can't knee them like all the way up.
But you
so-
could still reach their groin.
Well, yeah, that's why you want to go for the groin.
If it's a 6'4"
So now
girl.
this is fast motion.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So